So as we open up, we return to Driftmark here, and we see the coffin for Laena Velaryon, and Corlys Velaryon's voiceover starts, "What is this brief mortal life, if not the pursuit of legacy?" And we see that we're on the shore at the funeral. Everybody's there. We have Rhaenyra with Jason, Luke, Laenor, Aegon II, Alicent. The king is still alive. Jesus. And Helena, as Laena's coffin goes into the drink. And then we get a brief voiceover from Otto Hightower. He's back, everybody. He's saying, "We play an ugly game," and a hand drops some rings on a table with a cut to Rhaenyra's, sorry. All these names. So then we have what looks to be Vhagar, the dragon, crawling up some rocks, and seems like he's getting ready to peace out, or he's just arriving to the funeral. I don't know. It'd be weird if your dragon was a late attendant to your own funeral. We have a shot of Alicent on a ship here with a voiceover that I think is Daemon. The subtitles just say speaker. But if you are to be a strong queen, your subjects must fear you. And we get a shot of Rhaenyra as that line finishes. We get to look down a dragon's fiery mouth. It's always fun. Then Rhaenyra's voiceover kicks in as we get a shot of the cat's paw dagger. "Fire is such a strange power. Everything that House Targaryen possesses is owed to it." And we see a nighttime shot in a courtyard with Rhaenyra and her two sons. Luke seems to be a bit rough looking, has a bit of a bloody nose. Also in the shot, we have Daemon and Corlys. So we might be seeing what sides people are starting to land on here as we really heat up into this war between the Alicent or the Hightower faction and the Rhaenyra faction. We focus on a dragon's eye, focusing on something, which is very meta. We see Daemon's kids looking out from behind a gate with a dragon creeping by, and then the next shot is one of them waking up Jace and telling him that someone stole Vhagar. Then we get a close-up of Dragonfoot coming down. We have an overhead shot of Daemon snapping someone's neck. This appears to be like kind of right in that entranceway of where the Driftmark or the Driftwood throne is. This is the area where Viserys passed a couple episodes ago with all the skulls. We follow that up with a shot of Laenor defending himself in a sword fight. So it looks like there's an assault on Dragonstone happening. So this could be the big turning point of everything. We have someone in a hood, could be Daemon, or it could be a bee guy, who knows, looking out on where a bunch of ships are docked, and presumably there's two people in the distance talking. I can't make out who they are. And then we get a shot of Alicent saying, "There's a debt to be paid," looking all pissed off. We have, I think it's Corlys and Rhaenys coming down the steps here, I think. The room looks like Driftmark. I'm assuming we're still there. We see all Laena and Daemon's and Rhaenyra and Laenor's children here. So it's all Lord Business Time's grandchildren here. It's too fast for me to see here, but something hits Jace or Luke, and there's some screaming, while both Daemon's daughters, who also look a little beat up and dirty, see this. There's Daemon leaning against a pillar, looking very Daemon-like, all smug. Shot of Rhaenyra. This time, Rhaenyra's pissed. She's like, "This is the highest of treasons." We get a shot of old Otto. We get a shot of Larys watching Otto and Alicent here talking, where Otto seems to have his hand of the kingpin back. A shot of a dragon flying at night. Again, you guys are better picking out what dragons these are than I am. All these dragons look alike to me. We have Alicent pulling the cat's paw dagger out of the king's belt, and I think this is the king's belt, and turning on somebody. So shit gets real, y'all. Otto lifting up either Aegon or Aemon rather violently, but probably not actually violently. It's just a dramatic shot. He's probably like, "Hey, you're going to be king. Get your shit together." We have another shot of Rhaenyra as Otto's voiceover says, "I promise you in time, you and I together will prevail." And we get a different angle of what seems to be Daemon's scuffle with the dude whose neck he breaks earlier in this preview as he comes at the dude from behind. We get a close-up here of the hand of the kingpin back on Otto's chest. And then we get a shot of Alicent here with blood on her left hand. Fade to black, we fade back in, And then Rhaenyra says, now they see you as you are, as Alicent's been blocked from. It seems to be like she tried to stab Rhaenyra with the cat's paw dagger. So, oh my. And that's it. That's the episode, or that's the preview for the episode. So a lot of stuff happening here. Again, I haven't read the books, or I haven't read Fire and Blood, so I don't know what happens here. It seems like if there's an assault on Driftmark, then I would assume this might be the Triarchy, and that Alicent's taking the opportunity to make her move here. Maybe. Because it seems like, well, or maybe Alicent's faction just decides now's the time. And like some of these are like Larys's people or something like that. Or, I just thought of this. Maybe, because Otto's been gone, like Otto's back, but he's been gone for a long time. So maybe Otto is the one that kind of reforms the Triarchy. And so there's like an army for Alicent to use in this battle between Rhaenyra. I'm pretty excited. Like, even though I bitched about this last episode quite a bit, I'm excited for the next one because it seems like there's going to be a lot of shit happening in it.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe it's a lie because sometimes trailers lie to you. Maybe all the action happens in the trailer.
The only major thing that I can think of is somebody steals Vhagar.
Yeah.
Who the fuck would steal Vhagar?
And how
do you steal a dragon?
How do you steal a dragon?
Not how to train your dragon, how to steal a dragon.
And who would? And so far, I mean, I feel like that's kind of a giveaway because there's only one person who's been complaining about not having a dragon.
Oh, you think a kid stole it?
I think Aemon probably has to have taken it.
Think so,
because Aemon doesn't have a dragon. But I don't know how he's going to bond to it. Unless the dragon's really upset at Daemon.
Yeah, I guess we'd have to see where.
Because we know Drogon.
How would he get there? Because they're in Pentos still, I'd assume. Or I guess no, they're going to Driftmark.
They're going to Driftmark for the funeral. Everybody's in Driftmark for the funeral.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, who rode fucking Vhagar there? One of the Velaryon kids?
Oh, Vhagar probably rode himself.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
He knows how to get places.
No, that's possible. Yeah.
But at any rate.
I want to be there for a funeral, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I did it. That was me, motherfuckers.
Tell Corlys.
I was hating that bitch.
Tell Corlys I want him to know it was me.